Good afternoon. Today I will be presenting flexibility, specifically the sit and reach. History of the assessment. The importance of flexibility was first questioned in the early 1900s in the field of physical therapy. In 1980, the very first health-related physical fitness test was published. In it was a test of flexibility, the sit and reach test. From then on, US and international tests have included a section for flexibility. Examples include the President's Council on Fitness, Sport and Nutrition, and the Fitnessgram. Rationale and purpose. Sit and reach. Improvements in pain and injury. A good level of flexibility of the hamstrings and lower back is advocated as it plays a key role in health-related fitness. Areas where it is important include injury prevention, acute or chronic musculoskeletal injuries and lower back problems, risk of falling, gait limitations, and postural deviations. Reliability and validity. Reliability and validity depend on the area that is being tested. For example, the sit and reach cannot be valid when testing the flexibility of the shoulder, as it only measures the flexibility of the hamstrings and lower back. Reliability will depend on the warm-ups allowed and the consistency of these warm-ups throughout the test. Instruments, procedure, and scoring. Instruments. The typical equipment used for the sit and reach test are a sit and reach box. If this box is not available, a ruler can be used as an alternative. Here on the left, I have a typical sit and reach box. On one hand, it has inches. On the other hand, it has centimeters, depending on what measurement is being used. Procedure. This procedure depends on what version of the sit and reach is being used. For this example, we'll be using the typical sit and reach. The test is performed by sitting on the floor with legs stretched out straight ahead. Shoes must be removed. The soles of the feet are placed flat against the box with both knees locked and pressed flat to the floor. Assistance may be given if needed. With the palms facing downwards and hands on top of each other, or side by side, the subject reaches forward along the measuring line as far as possible. Hands must remain at the same level, not one reaching further forward than the other. After some practice reaches, the subject reaches out and holds that position for 1 to 2 seconds while distance is recorded. Scoring. Score is recorded to the nearest centimeter or half inch as the distance reached by the hand. Under demonstration, we have two versions of the sit and reach. On the right hand side, you can see the traditional sit and reach, where both legs are straight, the feet are slightly apart, flat against the step. On the left hand side, we have the Fitnessgram sit and reach. I will be leaving this video in the description in case you want to check it out. The major key difference here, as you can see, is that instead of both feet being placed against the box, one of them is placed on the floor. In the traditional sit and reach, you only have one overall score. In the Fitnessgram, you have two, measuring the left hamstring and right hamstring. Next, we will be speaking about result analysis. This chart is specifically in inches. At the very top, we see age, 18 through 25, 26 through 35, and so on. We have the gender, men, women, and then we have the score of under percentile, 90 to 10%. So for example, if we have a 19-year-old male that scored 15 inches, they are considered below average in the 40 percentile. If they scored 17, they are average 50 percentile. Lastly, we have errors, advantages, and disadvantages. Errors include feet not flat against the box or the ground depending on the test version. Difference in hand elevation or length, one hand reaching further than the other. Knees bent instead of being straightened out, again depending on the test version. Advantages: minimal equipment required. If you have the sit and reach box, then that is really all you need. Simple to set up and conduct. Again, sit and reach box, everything is there. If you do not have the sit and reach box and you're using a ruler, it might be a little tougher to set up. However, it's pretty intuitive. Can be conducted almost anywhere. As long as you have the box, flat even surface can be conducted. Disadvantages: assistance may be required to administer the test. In some cases, the person is not able to place either one leg completely on the floor or both legs completely on the floor. They may need assistance holding that leg down. Here are my sources. Thank you for viewing my video and my presentation. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment them down below. Thank you.